Tonight we're also pleased to present our longtime congregant Jesse Marlin the 2010 Lifetime Achievement Award. Jesse and his wife Tony have also been members of the Temple since 1965. He has a lot of longevity. I don't want to steal his thunder, but I beat him. His connection with Bethel began in the 1940s as a student when he was president of the AZA chapter of B'nai B'rith in Bethel. He's been a dedicated, caring, and philanthropic man, and tonight we show him our appreciation. The role Jesse and his wife Tony play in the Jewish community and other charitable organizations is an inspiration for all of us. Mazel tov.
Okay, friends, it's an honor for Temple Bethel to give a Lifetime Achievement Award to a man who has been involved on a national level in many worthy causes. In the Torah we're told that Moses had only one title. He was not called doctor, not PhD. In the Torah, he wasn't even called rabbi. He was called simply Ish Moshe, the man Moses. In other words, simply put, Moses was a mensch. All the abilities and talents that were given to him, and they were more than given to any other human being, were being used for others. That is what a mensch does. I remember a few years ago, Banja and I were returning to a hotel room in Boca Raton, Florida, and we met Jesse and his wife, Tony, who were staying at the same hotel and happened to be on the same floor. And I asked Jesse how he was enjoying his vacation, and answered, "I'm not here on vacation. I'm here to attend the meeting of the American Jewish Committee. It always makes me feel good when we have members who are leaders in UJA, Israel Bonds, Joint Distribution Committee, B'nai B'rith, and a host of other worthy organizations that strengthen the Jewish community and our country. We've been privileged, as Richard pointed out a little earlier, to have both Jesse and Tony with us for over 45 years. His moral earnestness, his integrity, his understanding of the searing issues facing the Jewish world are readily apparent when one speaks to Jesse for a few minutes. His life and career are a triumphant demonstration that the ideals of the 21st century America have been the ideals of the Jew for over 21 centuries. In recent years, he's focused much of his attention on the field of healthcare, Israel, human rights, and civil rights. Jesse, let's please step forward as we present to you the Lifetime Achievement Award. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Proper and correct, and who are always involved in noble causes are truly deserving of being called a mensch, which you really are. And we are presenting to you this magnificent cup of Elijah. As you know, Elijah is always associated with the Messianic era. But in order for that ever to take place, we need people who work towards it. So all the good that Jesse's been involved in over the course of the years brings about a little closer the Messianic era. The presentation reads as follows: He who walks in paths of integrity honors God. It is from the Midrash and presented to Jesse Margolin for his dedication devotion to Temple Beth. Mazel tov, Jesse.
Rabbi Stern, thank you very much. I want to thank Temple Beth for this lovely Kiddush cup. Elijah's cup is quite beautiful. And I want to thank the temple for selecting me for this award. It's very thrilling for me. I was told to be brief in my remarks, and I was wondering what brief means. Somebody suggested that it's like a girl's skirt. It has to be long enough to cover the subject and short enough to pique your interest. I particularly want to thank and congratulate Pamela and Steve Greenbaum and Rabbi Bishop for their awards as well, and to share this occasion with them. I also want to thank Diane Lynette for all of her efforts and the dinner and journal committees who did such a beautiful job in creating this evening. And of course Susan Polanski, who always pulls everything together so ably and warmly and beautifully, and I really am grateful to her. I'm very thrilled that all three of my children are here today, and I wish they would stand up. Susan and Michael and David came from their respective homes, and it's wonderful to have this occasion with them here. And also 4 of my 7 grandchildren are here, and I wish they would stand up. Gabrielle, Anna, Jeremy, Ezra. Lovely people that I'm very, very proud of. And of course, I'm thrilled that my friends have come from some distance to be able to share this occasion and support Temple Bethel and support me. They've always been an important part of my life. Some going back to days of college, others since we came to the 5 towns in the mid-60s. I want to especially thank my loving and lovely wife, Tony, who made all of this possible. She has really been a wonderful soulmate. And why don't you stand up, Tony? So everybody see how beautiful you are. Thank you. Richard Holland mentioned how I started out at Temple Bethel in the 1940s. In the AZA chapter. I was the first president of the chapter here. That was the B'nai B'rith youth group at that time. And somehow or other, well, one of the things I recall was that maybe the reason it hit a note with Richard is that his brother was a member of that chapter. And the experience had some kind of inspiring effect, so that all through my life I've been involved with various Jewish organizations that were mentioned, very involved with the American Jewish Committee on a national, local level, United Jewish Appeal, and many other Jewish organizations working for the benefit of Jewish people and for civil rights around the world. I also wanted to mention, in addition to being a director of a member of the board of directors of Temple Bethel, I was chairman of the legal committee. And Tony and I were very happy that our 3 children were bar bat mitzvah here at Temple Bethel. So it's been a very central part of our lives, and I'm thrilled that we have received this honor tonight. Thank you all.